Oh, well, good afternoon, good evening, good morning to everybody out there. Jason here with Signature Esports, and a pleasure it is to have you here live and in charge for a whole lot of fun. We're to see ourselves at Bristol Motor Speedway. What a whole dang old lot of laps to be completed. Xfinity Series action here for the Chop Shop Racing League. Good to see you all out there. Early risers to the stream. Good to see you all getting the likes and the shares and all that fantastic stuff out there. Thank you so much. Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. We're live on all three platforms. And, of course, Thursday nights wouldn't be without our great Chop Shop Racing Series. It's gonna be an interesting race. I see some fast cars out there, but I also see a whole lot that can stand out of the way, including the greatest Coliseum, Bristol Motor Speedway itself. They're going to get into qualifying here, as we will let them finish up what they're doing there. There it is. There, it's going to go a little quiet for a moment, and then you're going to hear it a little bit in the background. And then we're going to go over the race information while they qualify. Race information right here, qualifying. Half-mile track for Bristol Motor Speedway. 1 and 2, different shape than 3 and 4 when it comes to how this racetrack is. But for the most part, the line's still the same. Straightaway exit's going to be a little bit heavier. The backstretch kind of angles outward into turn 3, and then turn 4, of course, slippery slope. Turn 2 is usually the most impactful one. 1 and 2 feel tighter than 3 and 4. So that is kind of the way it is. This race brought to you by AMR Paintworks and AMR RC. If you need yourself a race controller and a good painter out there, facebook.com/amr.paintworks. And you can reach them for both of those things. 200 laps for the drivers, 35% fuel, 3 sets of tires in the pits for them. They're going to have 68 degrees on the air temperature at the time of qualifying right now. I would think that the track is going to heat up just a little bit for the race, but not too much. It's still going to be very cold, and that means it's going to be a lot of grip early, and then it's going to slick off pretty darn quickly. Partly cloudy skies not playing a factor. Remember, Bristol is kind of like a wind tunnel, so there's going to be a whole lot of of that right there. You see the 47 very free. It's going to drift around 1 and 2 right there. 6 mile an hour wind won't play a factor as well. Again, the wind tunnel effect here at Bristol Motor Speedway. And say everybody thought that was not science. Larry Mack believed in that for years and years and years, and he has found himself given those great vibes out there. So race information looks as such. They're going to spend a little bit of time qualifying. We've got about 3 drivers still out there looking to qualify. 77, one of the drivers, it's Michael Caffrey there, our great friend from across the big pond from Australia, finds 4th. He's finding speed here. And I did see that his I rating has gone up too, so he's been working on that all week. Bristol Motor Speedway can be a ton of fun, but I will tell you that it can be somewhat of a headache if it goes caution to caution. I don't think that's going to happen. These guys have had some really good, like we went caution free last week. And I think this week we're going to be able to see, hopefully we'll see something just like that. B&B Music, Admin Box, all of those folks out there giving some good love. Split Second Gaming, a part of the racing family over here as well. Remember, B&B Music, Francisco Corelli, going to give him a call at area code 310-394-1066. That's going to be the phone number right there. I know it's hard to see, but if it's anything music related, he's out of Beverly Hills, California. Give Francisco a call. Thank you to everybody out there in the chats. I saw CJ Boogity Boogity Boogie. Let's go racing. Cody Kramer replying to that. It's Sturgill. What's going on out there? Of course, Shasta. How are you and Mr. Van Jewel? How is the Van Jewel family? How are you doing? I know that emoji all too well. James says, have a great broadcast. Thank you so much. Randy Henshaw cheering on Brandon Barrier, who's going to be a new driver in the series today. So Randy Henshaw TV, if you have not seen him out there, please, by all means, Sebastian Seabass, good to see you out there, my man. Hopefully you're having a fantastic day as well. Randy Henshaw Racing TV giving us, I want you guys to follow that right there. And then I want you to follow that right there as well once it pops up. And then Mandarood Racing out there as well. HMG Innovations, give them a follow. Give Randy Henshaw Racing TV a follow I encourage you to do so. Bristol Motor Speedway is going to be a ton of fun tonight, and I look forward to it. Sebastian, hopefully you're having a fantastic day. If you're out there on YouTube, you're on Facebook, you're on all those platforms, I encourage you to get out there and hit those likes, hit those follow buttons. We are absolutely enjoying it. Thank you, CJ, for the like out there. Appreciate you. Stuck at work, providing entertainment for that. Absolutely. That's what we're here for. Not just to call fantastic races, but I am here to be the dancing monkey that needs to lead to the entertainment. That's what we're here for. And I mean that all in a good way. Cody Kramer, thank you for the like out there. Appreciate you very much. I'm waiting for the session to finish out. They're going to be about 25 seconds. And while you do, speaking of admin Boxx, a good chance to play his little intro thing again. Some good things coming out of that company right now. And I tell you what, they're making more and more adjustments and more upgrades to that system that they have over there. Admin Boxx with 2 X's. Trackracer.com as well. And here is your starting grid. Of course, brought to you by Track Racer. Trackracer.com/Chop Shop Racing. That's where, yes, I think it's /Chop Shop Racing. There's a link in the description. Go check it out. Help this league gain a little bit more dexterity. Get yourself a track racer set up today. Andrew Payne, who has 2 wins in the Chop Shop Xfinity Series, is trying to make it third here with the wonderful pole position that he got there. Of course, Cam Dario to the outside of him on the start of this race. Fastest driver in practice is shockingly not on their front row. So we shall see how the 15-second laps hold up. Stryker's going to be in that second row on the inside with Michael Caffrey to the outside. A great 4th place qualifying position. Joe Grijalva's going to be there with Donnell Williams. Brad Dove and John Hammond will make up row number 4. Michael Newbrow, the DBR representative here today. He's going to be there in row number 5 with Brandon Porter to his outside. Brett Inskeep and Cody Kinsey out there as well. And then down that starting grid. There he is, Brandon Barrier getting some shout-outs. Brandon Banks at the tail end of the field. And then we've got Bud Shear, Steven Isham, all a part of the race line. We'll see if they're going to be out there watching the lanes for us. Maybe they might be. I don't know. They're not being seen in the race at the moment. 93. He's had a heck of a season so far. Point standings right now. Andrew Payne. Sorry, I say 2 wins. He has in the Xfinity Series. He has 5 wins. He has 2 wins in the Cup Series. Steven Isham, second in points right now. His points at 1981. Andrew Payne is going to be trying to make it 6 wins today. He's got 270 bonus points, 2,280 points, 11 starts and 12 starts and 5 wins. That's incredible. Next driver with the most wins going to be Kevin Savoy, who's got 2 wins. Cam has 1. Sam King has 2. Bunnell has 1. Parker Retzlaff has Parker won last week. It's all good. Mr. Van Squake, hopefully you're having a fantastic day. How's your Thursday night going? I know you have the night off. Hopefully you're having a fantastic Thursday evening with the night off. It's going to be a ton of fun. 93-17, 200 laps, no stages, no fast repairs, and a whole lot of beating and banging that could happen here. They're going to pace around for one more lap. I do think this is going to be one of those. Pickles Lizzie 2021, how you doing out there? Good to see you on the old Twitch channel. Thank you. What you were racing tonight, Bristol's one of your all-time favorites. I like Bristol too. I like Dover. Just doing the hard work in 100-degree heat all day? No, sir. No, sir. I've been working on servers all day and then trying to figure a few things out when it comes to some servers of my own. So I got to sit behind the desk. Excuse me. I do have a little bit of laryngitis going on, folks, right now. So if I sound a little raspy, well, that's all for your entertainment. getting over just a few things, so I'm glad I'm going to have a break tomorrow. Green flag waves, 93-17, 29-77. We'll send into turn one already. Everybody's going to have to find their patience, find their tire wear. 77, try to be fast. Grijalva behind. Driver cams, they're all about it. And there's the 85 of Brendan Beer. I know his picture's kind of dark, but he looks like a... right now, with the stash that's going on right there, he does, honestly, a little bit here. Drives to the outside of the 25 of Bill Hales here. Sorry, Dove, not Hales. Dove there. In a good run. He kind of looks like an iRacing Dr. Disrespect just a little bit there. If you don't mind the pun and the good intentions on that, I have a lot of respect for Doc. There is the 47 in his big setup right there. We like seeing him get out there and race. And again, the border did its thing. And there we go. I was going to say it better fix itself. There's Joe Grijalva with the 47 behind the 77 to Michael Caffrey. Here's a look at the lane and what he's doing here. Egg shape out of the corner here. This is going to be on the back straightaway. Angles out. Have to kind of whip it into the corner. He's going to roll high and watch the bottom. He's going to drive off the... well, he tried to drive off the bottom. A little shorter run on the front straightaway, and I mean barely shorter on the front straightaway as he gets in here. 6 of 200 for the drivers. 35% fuel is going to put him about 60 or so laps, I believe, on the fuel cycle. And we shall see what happens in the course of this race line. Little mixed lots for you. There's the 11 of Brandon Porter. He's going to be able to make some things work. Right behind Donnell Williams, there is Donnie the Brosco. Driving to 32. John Hammond was fastest in practice. He's going to have to do some work here. He's up 2 spots already. Maybe trying to find himself his own pace. Last lap for your race leader, 15.17. He is the fastest driver of the racetrack with some clean air. Cam Dario, 15.27. Stryker runs a 15.25 as Michael Strickland rolls his corner. 15.37 for Michael Caffrey. Just a little bit off the pace and losing a couple of tenths a second. It's going to be a big deal as Andrew Payne tries to go for a 6th win this season. The tag love you all have. Thank you very much, Charles, for the like. Appreciate you. Thank you to everybody doing your thing. Three-quarter of a second, 93 to Cam Dario. And my buddy, Mr. Skolky Esports, who gives you your driver cams. Find a link in the description for his Twitch channel. Please go give him a follow over there. He is on vacation. Watch Brad Dove in that 25. He's going to find some great pace. Kramer, wish you still had your... I wish you still had your setup too, man. Get out there and find yourself some speed. Brad Dove back here in 14th off 7. Right behind Bud Shearer. Kenzie in the mix as well. Kenzie just bides his time. Kenzie has his own idea on the race, on when he wants to go and how he wants to go. I tell you what, it's crazy. Kenzie rolls that second lane. Going to be right in front of the 93. 41.80 to Andrew Payne. On the iRating scale, Cam Dario solid in second. Stryker solid in third. Grijalva up a spot, got himself around Caffrey. John Hammond trying to close the distance down, 17 of 200. As the race line starts to figure a few things out. There's the 82 to the 11. Williams and Porter almost a little loose right there for Porter behind. Porter has a really nice paint scheme. I like his paint scheme. Reminds me of everything that's going on in the wake in the world of iRacing out here. Folks, we're very close to 1,000 followers on Twitch and, of course, on YouTube. So if you have not done so, youtube.com/signature esports, 2 E's in the middle, and then twitch.tv/signature esports, same concept. Get out there, give us a follow. Links are in the description where you can follow me. Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. Then, of course, the the old Discord channels out there somewhere. Then, 11, little wall tap right there, little right side. First driver I've seen tap the wall from the right front there. Also, thank you to everybody to getting us to 4,600 followers on Facebook. You are all amazing. Thank you for the platform. Thank you to everybody doing your parts out there. I appreciate you. Caffrey and John Hammond try to go at it here. Caffrey to the outside. 8 trying to clear. Is going to go up the race line. And 77 is going to clear here. Nice little run for him. Brandon Banks back here, up 5 already. Another driver to be wary about. This guy is fast at every track he drives. Brett Inskeep as well, the number 5 machine. He is a 48 on the circuit, but the 5 on the Fanatec paint scheme. We'll have to go and make sure that I'm taking a look at that. I'm gonna make sure I'll refresh Trading Paints just to double check here, folks. I like to make sure that they're all correct. So you'll see the cars go blank for a moment. I promise they'll be back. Hammond in the 8. Caffrey in the 77. Donnell Williams in the 82. Tell you what, this little 3-car pack's going at it right now. Brendan Porter trying to keep himself checked up enough to stay to the bottom side here. Can see the first driver a lap down. 82 and 11 side by side. 82 just keeping it right there next to the wall. And I mean right next to the wall. Donnell Williams will take his, look at that. Not blink. Oh, the cars are loading. Sorry. I wanted to show you a cool camera. And the cars are loading. Is that camera just not working right now? My camera's not working, folks. Oh, good. There's Donnell Williams, our good friend, giving us a good side-by-side view. Brandon Porter, here he is. Here's a good view of what he's doing. Porter trying to get around the 77. Banks gets around the 82 of Donnell Williams, and he is on a roll. Right now, his lap time's better than pretty much the field in front of him, all the way at least to John Hammond. John Hammond ran a 15:88. Andrew Payne has a 1.4 second lead at the moment, but only for the moment, because he's got some drivers behind him that are way, I don't know, a little bit faster right now. 31 of 200 for the drivers as they continue to move around. Good to see you all out there. Thank you so much for being absolutely amazing. And make sure you like, follow, subscribe. I'm going to go ahead and hydrate, keep this throat just a little bit clear as we get ready to roll. Tomorrow we are not, but first, tomorrow I'm not doing the broadcast or the podcast tomorrow because Nate's out of town. So since Nate's out of town, we're not doing the podcast. Next week, next Friday, we will do the podcast, and we're gonna have our good friends from the Asphalt Outlaws Racing Series join us, and that's gonna be Mark Beverly is gonna be joining us, so that's gonna be a ton of fun. And we're going to enjoy it. So tomorrow I might actually stream something else. I don't know. Saturday I'm going to have a race. That is a real thing. All right, I'm pausing my mic. I'm going to mute my mic so that way I can take a drink. I'll be right back with Hold On Exciting, see what's happening around this racetrack. If we go back-to-back weeks with no cautions, that would be insane if they could do it. All right, so Brett did his he's in and out for a moment there. Brandon Banks right there. Brett did have his paint scheme updated, so he is the 48 on the relative. He's going to drive to the outside. Here's a look from Brandon Banks' cockpit views. You see him work the high lane here. Inskeep got himself around 77. It's going to be right there with him. Drop into the corner as they roll the corner on the outside. Ford trying to roll, 77 right there with him. I know Caffrey is trying to hold on to his pace. We'll see what he's doing. Brandon Barrier into pit road already. See, got a little right side damage, so he's going to come down, take a shot at it. 93, 17, 29, 47. You know, that's a tough track to be your first racetrack to come in and make your debut. 2 gets back around to 93. See, I told you Kenzie had a plan. 93, I think, has burnt up the tires. 17 of Cam Dario has closed the pace down. He had 1.4 seconds, and now 0.3 of a second separate as Kenzie works back to the inside. Side-by-side racing for the 93 and the 2. The 93 not able to hold on, but to the outside lane. 2 trying to clear here as the 17 and the 29 coming in view behind your race leader. Holy cow, look at him roll. We'll change on the cameras there. I don't know what's going on with the camera. Every time I click on something that's a little bit forward facing, it's just not working. 2 clears the 93, 17 down low. Stryker goes for second, so that those 2 have swapped positions for a moment. 17 goes back behind, and now the 29 trying to get that look, that determinating look. 45 of 200 as the drivers come around. Green flag pit stop should be starting to happen as the 93 works the high line here. Kenzie out there, back on the lead lap. Brandon Barrier in pit road, getting some things taken care of. The 29 works the inside, or tries to work the inside. 17 looks to go back to the high side. 29 to the bottom. Good run for these drivers as they get into the corner. 29 slipstreams to the 93. He's going to roll the high-low. Ooh, a little bit of a shake and bake bumper issue there. 29 rolls high, 93 able to defend here. Very tough to pass at Bristol if you and the race leader are on that same kind of tire issue. But the 29 looks like he has saved something for the 93, so we'll see if he's going to be able to make it work. 93 way up high. 29 not able to clear. 93 rolls the high line one more time. 29 down low. Is going to have to try to find some pace here somewhere else. The 93 is going to be able to continue to run that high line to wear those drivers out. 29 goes to the high side and will make it work. 93 to the bottom. And the 29 rolls out. 17 goes there. 93 to pit road. Hard into pit road. I think, I don't know, hopefully he wasn't speeding there. Pit road pace speed somewhere around 30 to 40 miles an hour. Somewhere. I think it's 35. I can't remember. I normally know that off the top of my head, folks, and I don't, and I didn't this time, so apologies about that. 29 of 17 as they continue to work. Sebastian, give it a big old hey, Charles. That's right, Cody, you did have a baby, didn't you? If I remember correctly. Here and all kinds of babies being born out there, folks. All kinds of babies. 29 of Stryker. Strickland's going to be your race leader. Have those conversations. 50 lap even splits. That might be exactly what they're doing. Newbrow comes around. He's going to be your race leader as they come across the start-finish line this next time around. We'll see if he's going to be able to lead this lap. He should be able to lead this lap. There he is. Newbrow, your race leader. Donnell Williams will take over second here. Cody Kinsey will be in third. So from a lap down, kind of getting his groove, finds himself here in third. Newbrow to pit road. Donnell Williams looking to come around and try to get himself on pit road as well. He's going to do so. Crosses that commitment cone. Cody Kinsey into pit road as well. Andrew Payne back out there. Stryker looks to be leaving pit road this time by. 17 of Cam Dario goes around. Andrew Payne is a huge lead right now based on exit times. Cam Dario 6 seconds, 6.5 seconds. That's the difference on lap pace and lap times. Andrew Payne will no doubt try to have that kind of lead when it comes down to the end of the race. He's going to put a few drivers a lap down. as they come to pit road a lap after but coming in on 49, we watched how over the course of the lap, basically about the halfway mark into the 30 lap mark, the drivers were able to catch him. So we'll see if Andrew Payne can try to work on keeping his tires underneath him for the course of the long haul here. Cam Dario in second, Michael Strickland in third. 8.5 separate to Strickland. His pit stop was fast, but his pit lane time was a lot longer than the 93. I think that's where he lost all of his time. He was on pit road for 39 seconds. He was in his pit stop for 14.72. Here's the difference to Andrew Payne. Andrew Payne was in pit lane at 34.75, 34.75 seconds. But his pit stop was 14.88. So his pit crew did a slower job than Stryker by about 1/10.5. But the driver Andrew Payne executed better on getting to his pit stall. Stryker was just a little bit off. Grijalva runs his fastest lap of the race, 15.20. He's in fourth solid right now. Hammond still working on this race line as well. He's got about 11.5 seconds to the good to Andrew Payne. Cam Dario trying to work around this racetrack, has a little bit of lap traffic in front of him as they get around the 17. 25 is just going to be just as competitive here. There's the two trying to stay right where he needs to. Dove gets around Kinsey. Kinsey will work his way around this racetrack at his own pace, and that's something that I've committed him for, especially seeing him race in this Xfinity Series. 25 a little free down to the bottom, almost taking the nose off of the 17. Cam needs this traffic to kind of get out of the way. 25 hits the bottom apron there. 17 has to way check up, and the two will be back to the outside. Stryker catching pace here. Something you cannot do. This is a concrete track with asphalt on the bottom. If you get and touch that bottom lane to that asphalt, you are going up the racetrack or you're going to get free. That is what we've seen. So Andrew Payne, with some help of some lap traffic, extending his lead here, 65 of 200. We're going to go all the way. I think they're going to go 50-50-50 to the end. That one makes sense for the tires. It makes sense for the fuel. But Shearer in 10th right now. He's the only driver. He's one of two drivers that took 2 tires. Cody Kinsey took 2 as well. But Bud Shearer's going to be a lap down in 10th right now. Driver the number 14, little Xbox throwback machine. Tonight's race brought to you by AMR RC Race Controller. You can find them at amr.paintworks on Facebook. So facebook.com/AMR Paintworks, Paintworks. N as in Nancy, P as in Papa, A as in Alpha, I as in India, N as in November, T as in Tango, W as in Whiskey, O as in Oscar, R as in Romeo, K as in Kilo, S as in Sierra. Love it. Full send. Second and third about to be duking it out. 17 finally gets around to 25. He's got to work around the 77 now if he wants to have any shot at trying to catch up to Andrew Payne. They did have a good race line forming here, but once Andrew Payne came to pit road, now he's kind of checked out. We'll see if Cam Dario can get himself. He has closed in. He's about 1/10 faster a lap. He just needs to get around the 77. And cannot do that right now because the 77 is just as fast. At least a little wall tap from the 77. That might help the 17's case here. The 77 still rolls the high side. They'll be side by side here. 17 needs some clear air in front of him. Got to check up that last lap. 15.67 on Andrew Payne. Everybody else behind him faster. And I mean everybody faster. The only drivers that are not faster than he are Bud Shearer, Caffrey, and Brandon Bear, Kinsey. Kinsey's on 2 tires. Kinsey's just letting some traffic go by, I think. 93 gets around, two laps down for him. Barrier did get a lap back here, so he's been able to make that kind of last himself. 85 rolls the corner. Joe Grijalva in 4th there to the 82. Trying to get some of his time back as well. Speaking of Grijalva, there he is. That car sounds like it is sliding up the hill. Man, Bud gets a good run off the back right there. Still those two tires trying to make the race interesting. 77 of 200 being completed for the drivers. Andrew Payne out front, Cam Dario in second. That's Joe Grijalva in fourth. He's trying to track down Stryker here is behind the 17. And Andrew Payne consistently running the 17.6.8s. Cameron Dario has been trying to get himself around a few drivers. Now finds himself in a situation here where they're about 20 laps away, and they're going to have to really start pushing their cars to be able to catch up to Andrew Payne, because he's going to have a lot of lap traffic looking his way. And the pace strategy is going to have to be that Cody Kinsey had to jump to pits there, so he's going to be on his pit stall. Hopefully he's doing okay. See, enter pit lane, and hopefully no mistake was made there. Cam Dario, Michael Strickland, John Hammond, Joe Grijalva. That'll be 4 and 5 spots there. Brandon Banks in 6th now, still of 8, your biggest mover of the race right now. Inskeep right behind Brett in the 48. We'll the pay to win setup shop. Chevy Camaro, kind of like that one. I've used pay to win. Right behind him, though, Andrew Payne trying to catch fire. Cam Dario trying to catch up. Let these drivers have at it. 17 laps until we start seeing possibly some green flag pit stops. And if I'm probably Cam or Michael Strickland, because of when Andrew Payne came to pit road on lap 49, I might be thinking about where I'm going to be in the grand scheme of things. Do I come in before him or after him? They both stayed out 2 and 3 laps respectively. Cam Dario came in on 51 and Stryker came in on 52. Only driver to short pit is Andrew Payne. He's been able to hold on to that lead, and knowing that lap traffic has been there, that's just insane. John Hammond, though, he's catching back up as well. Grijalva back to 5th where he started. Banks right up here in the mix trying to make some things work. This racetrack is very short, and so short, in fact, that you can see just what coming in a lap or two early can do. And now Cam and Stryker still trying to work and catch this race line. 17:29 trying to catch up to Andrew Payne. Payne looking for a 6th win of the season so far, and trying to extend that lead on points, which he will absolutely need. Silicon, thank you very Tanya, thank you very much for becoming a follower out there. Got to feel like Cam's gonna win this race. You know what? It's all right. We'll see. Looking forward to the next gen race Sunday. Absolutely love it. I don't know, man. We'll see. Like that. I like it. Oh, he's not here. He's not here October 5th. Oh, it's a boy. Dude. Cody, congratulations. Do we have names picked out? That's my question. Do we have names? That's the curious nature here. Do we have names? If you're a bitter issue, you'd make a bet with it. We don't want Jason gambling. I make poor decisions gambling. 93. It's a whole lot of drivers in front of him. Stryker gets around Cam Dario now. And so these drivers are going to be able to try to make some things work. His last lap, 15.93. So if Stryker can take the next 6 laps and make it work for his own. He's got some drivers in front of him that are a little bit trying not to be shaky right now. There's Caffrey in the 77. 77 trying to hold up the line here a little bit. He's still trying to be competitive with the drivers in front of him. Donnell Williams and Dove still battling here. They're a lap down. The 93. 3/4. Oh, gives a bump to the 77. Says, excuse me. Andrew Payne trying to work this race line around. I will tell you, we'll enter the wall a little bit there. I will tell you that Bristol's not a place you want to make. You want to make friends here. You don't want to make any enemies. That's for sure. Hammond in the 8 car. As Newbra trying to track him down. Newbra is in 8th here. He's about 2.5 seconds off of John Hammond. Hammond able to find a little bit more pace here. He's going to go a lap down to the 93. Oh, into the wall here. Just a little bit. 98 of 200. Andrew Payne trying to, again, find that pace. Stryker here in the 29 right there with the 11. The 11 a lap down. He's going to go to the outside of the 11. Barrier to pit road. Looks like some takers on the green flag pit stops here as they come around. I've been hearing a lot. Ampus fly, your power went out. So you're 16th by man, oh man. Steve, no sir. Didn't see your comment come up. No sir. Well, you know what? You logged in for the race. That's what matters, right? That's what I like to see. Thank you for being out there. I appreciate you. Man, oh man. Getting storms down in your area? Because that's what I was seeing hit us yesterday, and I had some issues over here yesterday. Everybody out there on YouTube, yep, sorry the chat's not live out there. I decided to make YouTube. You can comment after the fact on the race if you want when it goes back out in the field. Andrew Payne to pit road. Stryker's going to stay out here, maybe take another lap here. Wouldn't be surprised. You will need to get a clean pit stop. That's going to be Stryker's thing here. His pit stop needs to be very clean. Andrew Payne down to his pit stop. Newbrow into 3rd. Cam Dario comes to pit road. Stryker might stay out an extra lap or 2 here, just like he did before. Cam into pit road. Newbrow's in 3rd here. Newbrow came in at 53. Newbrow is he impresses me each and every week. 105 of 200. Stryker looks to try to put some folks in. Going to get down to pit road here. Nice and heavy. Brandon Porter comes around. He's going to stay out there. We'll see if he's going to be able to get a lap back here and find himself out front. Brad Dove right here as well as the 47 of Grijalva behind. Grijalva in 10th gives a bump to the 25 here. Stryker in his pit stall, trying to get himself out of his pit stall fast, very fast, needs to. Brad Dove, your race leader for the moment, as Andrew Payne tries to close the distance on him. 47, 48, 93, about 2 and 3 wide. And this is only going to help the situation. Oh, man. That Brandon Porter down to the bottom. He did. He got into his pit stall here. Somebody got free. I don't know what happened. 93 out front. Tybee out there. Stryker, you better win in that car. You painted. Give him a big old love. Thank you, Joshua Brock. Tybee, Tyler Blankenship out there. Tybee TV, giving us some love. Appreciate you very much. Channel to follow. 47, trying to get into a groove here. Grijalva in 7th. Got himself some new tires on 102. He came in when Andrew Payne did. Donnell Williams pitting from 2nd now as Brad Dove finds himself leaving pit road. Brandon Banks came in on 102. He is in 2nd, 10.9 off the pace of Andrew Payne. Ian Andrew Payne, fastest time on pit lane. 34.13 for Andrew Payne. 33.88 for Brandon Banks. Striker right behind, 10.9. These drivers are going to have to find themselves a 5-second separate Michael Strickland's pit lane time to Andrew Payne. Dallas Joyce giving us some love out there. Thank you, Dallas. Appreciate you. Payne working at 112 of 200. Brandon Banks in second. That's the 14 behind. There's Bud Shearer, my Canadian friend from up north. Got himself an RBS, part of the RBS racing team. Striker right behind Brandon Banks. Competitive nature for all these drivers means that they're going to have to really send it here. 49 down to the bottom. 4 able to defend the outside. Battle for second again for Striker as the 4 rules the corner. Striker came in on 105. And I think Striker is going to have to, not only is he going to have to gain a second a lap, but he's going to have to pit, he's going to have to short pit Payne here at some point. Be able to carry the speed to be out in front of Andrew Payne when it comes to this race. Cheering on the 85, Joe Hobbs out there. Appreciate you very much. He's still out there running. Getting himself some good, he's going to come, he's letting some drivers go by. He's out there, first race of the series. So he's getting out there trying to run the laps that he can to get himself. Bristol's a tough racetrack to start your first race, and that's for darn sure. That's been storming for the past hour. Might lose second in points. I hope not. Buddy, I hope not. We should, hold on. I mean, look at the points. I had those pulled up a moment ago. Take a look. Shop points. Steven, let's see. Oh, yeah, Strickland will take over. That Cam is about 100 points off you, so you'll at least have you'll have third, I think. You might lose a spot, but you'll get it back. You'll come back. You'll get it back. Devin DeSuda, thank you very much for the like. Thank you so much. He's your buddy to tell you everything. I know, great dude. He's great. Perfect. He's out there. He's trying to run. New league for him. New set of circumstances. Striker in second now. Got around Brandon Banks. As Cam Dario tries to close down the distance to the 4 as well. So, man. Grijalva, 15 seconds in front of Andrew Payne. Payne trying to reel him in. Highline run for the 47. He is doing exactly what I see a lot of the drivers do. Watch the line for Grijalva. Corner exit right next to the bottom. Second lane right there out of 1 and 2. 3 and 4 up high. Turn loud, down low. There it is. Kudos to the 85 and Squick. On pit road, getting his damage repaired. Wants to, and that's the thing. I mean, big kudos to Brandon as well, because he's 47 free, into the 93 a little right side. Ooh, dang it. Nathan Dillard giving us a like out there. Thank you, Nathan. Appreciate you very much. You run these races with these dudes in the Next Gen Series, and we're going to be 85 is rolling. I tell you, here's something that Kendra, thank you for the like as well. Here's something that's interesting about this is he gets out there in his first race. His debut race is at Bristol, one of the toughest racetracks out there, and he puts himself out there to do it. So, you know what, full send and hats off to him. You know what I mean? It's gonna be awesome. I'd have been picking a 1.5-mile track or super speedway to make my debut. That's for darn sure. But it didn't happen. Steven, you're going to have this, man. I think you'll be able to get it back. So keep your head up, and I appreciate you. Thank you for the likes out there on our YouTube as well. Folks, I appreciate you very much for doing so. Let's try to get ourselves to 10 likes on YouTube. So if you haven't done so, if you're watching on Facebook, go to youtube.com/City Tree Sports. Find this video, give it a like for me. I'd appreciate you if you did. If you're out there on Twitch, do the same thing. If you're on Twitch or on YouTube, go over to Facebook, do that. Everybody liking everywhere and sharing everywhere and doing all that fantastic stuff. Thank you to all the drivers doing it. 47.93 side-by-side opportunity here. 47 can say, you know what? I don't want to go a lap down. I really do not want to go a lap down. 47 got a little free when he tapped the 93. That was not intentional. But the 47 can battle his own position here. He wants to race to Cam Dario. He's about 10.8 seconds to him. 115 points. You might be okay. You might, yeah, I think you'll be all right. You'll be all right. I mean, you showed up, so, you know, if your power goes out, go out there and run 2 laps. Just be sure. There's enough you could go out there and run. Oh, no, you'd have to race right now. I was going to say, I think Kinsey's out of the race. You could have went out there and ran 77 laps, but it's a little late for that now. Never mind. 47, trying to work himself around this racetrack. He has a good race line running that second and third lane. Stryker picking up the pace, though. That 10-second gap now down to 8.8. As Stryker tries to find his way around this racetrack to catch back up to that race leader. Brandon Banks in third here. Cam Dario about a half second off of Brandon Banks, trying to close it down as well. Grijalva 15.5 and still holding off the 93. Utility pole was on fire, so it might be. Yeah, be safe, man. Dang old Brock and Chad still recovering from last night. I tell you what, congrats to Brock on his win last night. He killed it. He really did. He had a fantastic race. A fantastic race. Here's Brad Dove in the 25. Bud Shear is going to be in 10th up 5. Donnell Williams off 3. Michael Caffrey still trying to, he had a great qualifying position. A little bit of left side damage is what's kind of holding him back a little bit here. That might take a day or so. 93 still trying to work to the inside, driving the natural line around here. Caution comes out. Brandon Barrier involved. No, sir. First caution of the race. 85 holding down the bottom lane, so that'll stack everybody back up. I got to rack them, stack, do it again. I don't think they can go 60 laps on a fuel cycle, so this is going to be interesting. First caution of the race. I will tell you, this has been the fastest 200 miles or fastest 136 laps I've ever seen. Here's what happened. Oh. Well, he's going to get the helicopter award. Stryker was right there. Oof. 85 had new tires, new car, far chase. He knows that Stryker's in second here. We'll watch this again. 29 high on the course. 85 drives down low. Good exit. Oh, net code. How about a little net code for you? All right, folks, let's explain what net code is, besides the cone being demolished down there. These cars are 2 GPS dots, and they are going side by side here. Internet says they're going to be side by side, but somewhere in some form or fashion, they connect. And iRacing says they connect, and because of that, right there, that foot and a half gap. Well, iRacing says, nah. Net code by about a foot and a half here at Bristol. He's out the first caution. And not only does Barrier get out here and start his first race, well, I'm going to give it to him. He's going to get his first helicopter award. We might as well knock it all out at once. There he is. Cars looking for free passes. Andrew Payne will be your race leader, but we're going to have a lot of drivers up here looking for that free pass. 85, 56. I think 85 was trying to come to pit road there. So, look like... So, Stryker's going to come around here. That was a lot of net code there, folks. And I mean a lot of net code. So, John Hammond in 5th was your lucky dog. Brandon Banks here as well. So, Hammond, Stryker, Strickland. Newbrow's going to be getting a free pass. Brandon Porter will get a free pass here. It'll put him a lap down. Williams will be a lap down. Bud Shearer a lap down. McCaffrey's coming to pit road. Redden's keeping to pit road as well. Brandon Barrier getting some stuff taken care of. Brad Dove right here looking for a little bit of help. He's going to be 3 laps down. Andrew Payne will lead him around. Grohova will be 2nd. Andrew Payne went ahead and got some of his damage repaired. So he's going to find himself exactly where he needs to be. Cam Dario in 3rd. Brandon Banks in 4th. Stryker's going to be in 5th. John Hammond will be 6th. Newbrow will be 7th here as they come around for the free pass. So Newbrow's going to be able to compete for the lead here. 93, big jump. Big jump. If that was the start-restart zone, holy cow. Things going on out there. Shane, thank you for the like out there. Appreciate you very much. There's Mr. Williams. Bullying the new guy already. I mean, no. Is one of the fastest drivers, one of the consistent drivers out here as well. So we'll see what he's going to be able to do. 17 to Cam Dario to 3rd. Brandon Banks will be able to battle back here. 1.7 as Andrew Payne looks to burn the tires off the car. Everybody's been to pit road and everybody's going to be out of tires. So the way I look at it here, if they can run 60 laps, they're going to need every bit of it. Straightaway speed for the 93. 2 seconds to Brandon Banks. Payne runs he might, okay, so here's the deal. He might be the fastest driver out there, but his tire fall off on when there's no lap traffic in front of him is worse than the drivers behind him. Stryker is passing people left and right here. And getting himself down. Cam Dario, actually, I take that back. Cam Dario dropped a little bit here. He might be just trying to save some fuel. Maybe try to make it work to the end. Andrew Payne on a full send mode, trying to get a 6th win of the season. 149 of 150. Fuel strategy, your kind of race. Vance, you ain't lying. Charlie, Chuck out there has got some of the biggest fuel strategy moments I've ever seen out of anybody. How the heck you can save 6 seconds on a road course and save, 12 seconds of fuel in some other situations is just insane. The man saves laps. He doesn't just save seconds. He saves laps of fuel. His car breathes electricity is what I'm thinking. Stryker trying to rebound. Banks up here 2.5 and is going to start closing. I see the lap times already starting to drop for Andrew Payne. Half second already as his lap times look to be about a 15.4 over his best 15.08. Brandon Banks rolling the corner here is going to catch up a little bit as they continue to move forward. Stryker here in the 29. These drivers need pace. There's Hammond right behind the 25. So Stryker able to work around with some lap traffic. Good love for him. Fantastic things going on here. Laps left. I love it. I love it. I love it. Caution, Brad Dove, John Hammond involved. That'll stack them back up again. So if they were worried about fuel, they're going to have a few laps to come down and splash and go. I don't think anybody's got tires left. And if they do, they're a lap down. Second caution happens. Thank you to MCI Graphics on Trading Paints for being my caution sponsor each and every week. All right, Brad Dove here. Striker in here as well. 8 to the bottom. 25 comes down. Oh, I think John Hammond was the root cause of that, but we're gonna far chase it just to be on the double the double words. Yeah, it just comes out. Thought he was clear, was not. Little nose damage, modified look going on. Not intentional, just thought he was clear. 93.29.4 is going to be your top 3. This Striker looks to extend this race, maybe shutting the car off. Going to save a little bit of fuel around Bristol. That might be a good opportunity to save some fuel. We'll see. Man, oh man. But only took 2 tires earlier, so I'm assuming that it's 1 set. That's 2 sets. Yep. He is going to be back on the lead lap. Tail end of the field, pit road. He's got a pit road speeding penalty. Maybe he's getting some damage repaired. I'm not quite sure. At a 3. Shearer's going to be out. Where's Payne? Where's the pace car? Keep looking. Keep looking. He's good. We'll send. Mile and a half, 2 miles are what kill. Short track is you're kind of racing that in Phoenix. Phoenix was good for you, Seabass. Payne is going to take the inside lane, I bet, on the restart here. Maybe get that jump that he needs like he had before. 93.29, 4:47.17. They're going to have to time Andrew Payne because without the restart zone in effect here, this is Bristol. There's a lot of catch up being played here. All good, though. I ain't mad. Makes it interesting. Played a little bit too safe at the end. It's okay. I got in a race today. I'm from 17th and won the dang old thing. First race back in a while. Trying to get in the groove for the league. I'm actually going to be running in a league on Saturday, and that'll be broadcast on Top Esports before my race. Good timing by the 29. But that'll be before the broadcast on, excuse me, on Saturday night. So a little 25 lap shootout for the Graceland Shootout Series. So I'm going to be enjoying that. See some good things happening. Wins are a few and far back. I just saved tires. That's all I did. Everybody outran themselves. I didn't have to do much. Payne cooled down the tires enough to be able to get a run here. But for how long? Striker's been really good on the long run. Brandon Banks as well, doing a decent job up 11. As now Cam Dario finds himself in the mixed top 5 for all the drivers here as they continue to keep rolling and keep pushing their boundaries. Hopefully you're all killing it out there. What time and what series you're interested? It's at, Charles, I'll just send you the info. It's the Graceland Shootout Series. Woody Woodard is going to be the series. Kind of want to get out and help. It's only 25 laps, and it's in the super lates. I'll get with you afterwards. I'll send the information over to you. But I will actually be driving that thing. Isn't that crazy? I don't ever drive in leagues. Payne a second now. Striker got to do more. 167 of 200. Brandon Banks right there in the mix as well. Cam Dario trying to rebound from the night before, from nights before. Grijalva there in 5th. There goes Newbrow to the inside. Side by side they roll. Huge runs they go. Look at him get it. No, I'm going to be racing in that shootout race. Super late models, they're going to be at Michigan. Actually, here's what I'll do. Here's what I'll do. I will find the post for you guys while they race here. I'm going to throw it on exciting, let them duke it out for a moment. The 17 to the inside of the 4 next to the wall here. It's hard not to call it Bristol. 30 laps to go here for you. Facebook. Come on now. I'm going to invite you to the group. There, Charles. And then we are going to I'm going to share this to our Facebook page. All right. Try to make it the best series ever. Raceland Shootout Series. All about Elvis. I was a fan of Elvis. Broadcast. Oh, do you mean stream? Would I stream it? I might do that. I don't know. 25 laps to go. Here's the battle here. This is 4 drivers for 1 position. Look at that. Newbrow trying to get some greediness out. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Full Sand 17 trying to help the 56 here. Stryker trying to catch up to Andrew Payne. Shout out to Rich and the podium finish yesterday. Mr. Holland, the spiciness. Finishing in 3rd. I love hearing it. Love seeing it. Always good things. Jason Hastings out there giving us some love. So appreciate you very much, Mr. Hastings. Hopefully you're having a fantastic day as well. Part of the DBR team. I tell you what, the DBR crew really killing it right now. Brandon Banks in 3rd. Newbrow had it for a moment there. Decided to let these guys kind of burn themselves up. He's going to be holding on right now to 6th. One of the tracks that I would say that we've heard a lot of hold your effing brakes at. Pardon the language, but there you go. I might stream it. Even though I have a broadcast right afterwards, I might stream it. We'll see. I don't want to broadcast me racing. It's only 25 laps, so it's more like get in there and finish where I finish. And it's super late, so, you know, what can go wrong with that? Cam in front of the 4. Rahalva trying to hold off 5th here. That's where he started. Newbrow giving a little bump. Oh, man, full send moments all over the track. 19 laps to go. Stryker and Andrew Payne, the drivers that are looking at what they've got going on here. Stryker in that 29 has Cam Dario on his bumper. 1.38 separates Andrew Payne, who had a good enough restart to hold off the field. Stryker's in and out of pit road here during that long run, during the first section of this race, is what could have, I mean, he could have been in and out of pit. I don't know how Payne got in and out of pit road so fast, but that's the only thing that separates Andrew Payne and Michael Strickland from being right next to each other, or maybe even Stryker being in the lead and taking that restart how he wanted. But Cam Dario looking at a podium finish here too with 15 laps to go. He's got 15 laps to try to wheel in the 93 and then get around him. That is not a lot of time, as right now the 47 of the 56 duke it out with the 11 behind. Brandon Porter still trying to catch up to John Hammond, who's on the back right behind him. 14, a Bud Shearer back into the mix. He's in 7th. He's trying to get himself around. There's Newbrow trying to clear the 47. 47 still rolls the high line. Back and forth, back and forth. More that they battle, the more everybody else pulls away. And here they go down the front straightaway once again. 13 laps to go. Andrew Payne trying to make it his 6th win of the series. It must be getting boring here winning so much. He's trying to at least. Stryker falls off quite a bit of pace here. He did have some damage from that right side net code. But 17 just needs more of a race. Andrew Payne's been able to have a lot of green flag in front of him. Nobody there to get in his way. Everybody else, and that's the thing, is nobody's getting in his way. There's no lap traffic slowing him down. 10 laps to go. Cam needs to put on his blue suede shoes and roll it. Super lates are fun. They are really fun. I do like them. They are a blast. Well, they can be a blast. And they're running, their series is running some big tracks too. So that's what's interesting. It's kind of like an IROC series, in my opinion. And I kind of enjoy it. Andrew Payne, grip pack special running. Totally joking. He's not running a grip pack. He's just fast. 16:06 to the 16:35. Cam Dario losing his pace now, as the 29 might be able to close in some of that distance. We'll see. Brandon Banks inside the top 5, moved up. You know who's coming? You know who is making his way through the track? That guy, Bud Shearer, inside the top 5 already. He got his lap back and said, "I got tires, move out of my way." Little too short, too sweet. Andrew Payne just needs to keep it off the wall for 5 more laps here. Man, oh man. Four laps to go. Thank you to AMR. Make sure you hit the links in the description. AMR.Paintworks. AMR.Paintworks on Facebook. Go check them out. The old Facebook.com. Track Racer, of course. Hit all the links in the description. We've got Track Racer. We've got Admin Box. We've got Split Second Gaming. Get their Facebook page out there. Make sure you check those guys out. All affiliated with the Chop Shop Racing League. Absolutely fantastic job by the drivers. This league picking everybody up and enjoying it. 2 laps to go. Rahalva goes back to 8th. He got bumped, I think. Shearer into 4th. He's got 2 laps. He's there to Banks on the inside. Sends it into the corner for 3rd. White flag waves. And if you'd have given Bud Shearer 5 more laps, holy cow. Cam Dario right here coming across out of 3 and 4. But Andrew Payne able to lock it down, make his 6th win of the season. And drivers are going to be quitting because of this guy. He's so dang good. Don't quit. I'm only kidding. I'm only kidding. He needs to take a couple of bye weeks. Cam Dario in 2nd. Bud Shearer finishes 3rd. Holy cow, man. Oh, good win. Good win. Appreciate you all. You're all killing it out there. Thank you so much to everybody doing what you do. Thank you for the 100 bits. Chris, much love to you. Andrew Payne will celebrate another win here. And a whole lot of rear damage there. Somebody check his .exe file. Kidding. At first run, he didn't really have the speed, but his in and out of pit roads what really made him really push and work there. So congrats on Andrew having the perfect pit road entrance and getting what he needed out of pit road. I think that is what really made the pace, and then a good restart there at the end. Stryker trying to be very consistent, very, very capable of running. And fantastic job by the driver. Let's take a look at your race results as it runs through here. Payne, your race winner. Cam Dario, Bud Shearer, Brandon Banks, Michael Newbrow, all inside your top 5. Hammond, Stryker, Porter, Grijalva, Williams, Caffrey, Dove, Barrier, or Barrier. If I'm saying that incorrectly, I apologize. We'll talk to Brandon about that to make sure I'm saying it. Inskeep, Cody Kinsey, Isham, you're still getting last place points. That's all that matters, right? Take it here, right? Stryker ran out of fuel. That helps. Oh no. I knew they were going to be close. He doesn't use grip packs. I'm only kidding. Next level. He is, Mark. He is absolutely next level. I'm telling you what, his pit stops are what I thought were absolutely the best. I mean, outside of that, that's exactly what I think is the winning moment here. Andrew Payne's going to be your race winner here once again, and you do so. And I'm going to compliment the one thing that I noticed that was probably the biggest difference maker here was not pit lap choice, but it was you getting in and out of pit road very smoothly, very cleanly. We're seeing 5-second differences on pit entry and pit exit time between you and most of the other drivers. Congratulations, first and foremost, on the race win here, and walk me through Bristol today. Mr. Payne, you got me? Let's talk to Bud Shearer here. Bud, can you hear me? Nope. Nobody can hear me. I'm fixing Discord. Give me a second. How about now? There you go.
There we go.
Walk me through this one.
Well, first off, the first run, I actually pit way too early for my own comfort. I wanted to run 50, and I ran, I think it was 48-ish, somewhere around there. Running the high side burned more fuel. But I guess having new tires for 3 or 4 or 5 laps was huge. I didn't quite expect to get out to 5 or 6 or 7 second lead like I did on those pit stops. I guess pitting early and having those tires was huge. I did start saving a bit more, just in general fuel and tire. The top here is normally fast, but I didn't really. I don't like running the top, especially with the low amount of fuel. Every race I've ever run here in any of these cars, for the most part, in the recent years, I've enjoyed the bottom. I'm a bottom feeder here, and it seems to work. I saved enough, and getting on and off pit road, I botched. I believe it was the second pit stop. I missed the box. I almost hit the commitment cone and ended up coming back around and lost a little bit. And then just through those cautions, that the first caution we had on the night worried me actually, because we could only make it about 50 on fuel, and we were pushing 55, and we were really saving. And even that secondary caution we had didn't really help a whole lot. I don't know if you could catch it on the broadcast, but I was clutching for a big portion of that last run, just trying to save my stuff. And
I couldn't hear a dang old thing. It's Bristol, man. Every car was making noise. I was trying to find different avenues to do it, and every time I even went to a nose cam for everybody, for whatever reason today, Bristol was kind of blinking out. Something to bear in mind, whatever you're doing for pit entry and pit exit is exactly what you need to be doing here at Bristol. That 5 seconds that you gained over Stryker in that field was because they were 5 seconds slower in and out of pit road, 5 seconds slower in and out of pit road each and every time. So when you went to 10 and 11 seconds, it was the same thing. Same thing happened again. You'll go back and you'll watch it. I will say that Stryker would have been closer if he could have gotten in and out of pit road a lot more cleanly as you did. We're talking 40. You had a 43.34, I think, at one time, or 43.25. And he was at 48 and a half, 48.7, getting in and out of pit road. So that's a total time. And so that's a big thing and something I wanted to commend you on, getting in and out of pit road. And
Thank you.
and then you've got to also send me your grippack.exe so that way I can. No, I'm totally joking. Just really damn fast. Just really fast. Must be getting boring with 6 wins. Come on, man. What are you gonna do next? You gonna try to lap the field at Talladega?
I mean, I wish I was that fast there. Tonight was sort of a surprise to myself. I'm not normally good here at saving tires, at least compared to some of the other guys I usually race against on the short tracks. I burned my right front up, and I'm normally still a top 5 car, but nowhere close to the win because I'm burning all my stuff up. So tonight was sort of a nice surprise for myself, being able to actually save as well as I did on the tires. Um, but yeah, I guess the bottom saved a lot. I it was just I didn't really leave the bottom a whole lot. I think you could probably count on one hand the amount of laps I ran up on the high line. So
And that was just to work around lap traffic for the most part. I did see that. It was a good Indianapolis next week. Different track, different drive. 90 laps there. It's good. That is actually probably going to wear you out more than what Bristol did today. What do you look forward to it at Indy?
yeah, Indy's gonna be fun. That's one of my favorite tracks to run. I love just how the cars go into the corners and the rhythm you get there. That's I don't know. That's the one track I can really get into a rhythm at. I mean, Indy's it's going to be a long race. Similar distance to Pocono. Laps wise, it's exactly the same. Track length is sort of similar. Um, I'm sort of just wish that race could come and go as smooth as this one did. Just get all the 90 laps done as fast as we can. Um, but yeah, I'm that's just gonna one of those places. I mean, pretty much like every track, but especially there with how long the straights are, just not getting in the wall at all. Keep the right side of the car clean, and you'll be top 5 car, no doubt, because any sort of aero damage, even if it's just a slight scrape, is definitely gonna hurt you there.
Yeah, definitely. That turn 1 is going to be huge for everybody. Andrew, congratulations on your 6th win of the season. You've got 2 in the Next Gen Series. You've got 6 here, 8 combined for the league. Congratulations again once tonight. Give your shout outs, man, and we look forward to seeing you dominate going forward.
First and foremost, thank you, Jason and Signature Esports, for broadcasting and calling these races as always. You guys put on you put on a good show each and every week for both our Xfinity and our Next Gen stuff, and you guys call some fun races, and good to have you up there. All the admins, John, Stryker, all those guys, for putting on the league. 2 series now. We've had some really good shows in recent weeks in both of our series. All the other racers too. We're putting on some good shows. QuickTime Motorsports Media, V&H Fresh, Hall Metal Fabs, which just had Sawn Mower, the Amplify Esports Boys. Um, you know, the guys I worked with tonight, Bud and Brad and Michael. Those guys, my normal group was out for the night, so I was working with them. We were calling some strategies all night and having a good time. And once again, thank you, Jason.
Always. I will say that who hit you at the end, because I wanted a really nice, clean photo of you, and somebody hit you at the end. I wasn't happy.
Yeah, it was the other 93 car of Bud Shear.
Yeah, Bud gave you a big old boot.
Yeah.
All right, my man. We'll catch you in the next one. Congrats once again on the race win.
Thank you.
Always. That's your race winner, the 93. Let's talk to the opposite driver. He's driving the 14 today. It's really weird. Bud Shear comes home third as you passed like 7 drivers in the last 6 laps. How the heck did you do that? I know you had tires, but dang, man. Walk me through this race. Bud, can you hear me? Hopefully it's not push to talk. He was there. I promise. He's on Discord. Bud, can you hear me? He's in there. I promise he's in there. Something's happening. How about that? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, I got you.
Oh, buddy. Tell me about this one.
That was an interesting end, wasn't it?
You went from like
2 laps down.
if you had about 5 more laps, holy cow, man.
I only needed 1. He was out of gas.
Oh, oh man. Walk me through this one. You were 2 laps down. Cautions come out. You get a lucky dog. You're back on the lead lap. You got a free pass. Then got back on the lead lap after the second caution. Came down, took tires, and found yourself in 3rd. That's insane.
Yeah, that first green flag run, I never took no tires. Force of habit. I wanted to save a set, and I was pretty sure that Andrew was correct, that I was crazy. And of course, he was right. I went down 2 laps doing it. And then, I don't know, the way it was, I just got the lucky dog going into turn 3, and the caution came out when I was in the center of turn 3 and 4. So I got the lucky dog. I took a wave around before that. And luckily that caution, I got the lucky dog on, like I only had 7 laps of gas. So luckily that caution came out fast, which was just another luck again. And that's what I said to Andrew there when we were taking that last restart. I said, I really hope we could do about 20 laps, maybe 30, and get a caution, because I still have a set of tires in the pits, and I just put a fresh set on. And I knew they were all done with their tires except one of them. So, no, that was a blast. Every one of them was clean. Yeah, goat was off tonight. I figured I'd come over here. They had lower numbers and help them out. And I didn't think we'd end up there. I figured we were going to be a 16th place car.
But it was interesting to see it, because like you were there, and then I saw you go a couple laps down, and then all of a sudden you were there again. Like you were there in the beginning, and then a couple laps down, talked about you a little bit, and then boom, at the very end, here he comes. It just made a huge impact on what was going on there. Drivers that were duking it out all race for 2nd and 3rd, and then next thing you know, you show up and you say, hey, I'm still here.
Yeah, we had the 14th or 12th fastest lap time of the race. Like, I was just kind of giggling. That's what I needed 3 things to go my way, and all 3 happened. I needed 2 cautions, and I had to have somebody run out of gas. And when Grijalva ran out of gas, that just set everything up, because I got 2 spots when he done that, which was 4th and 3rd. But I think if I didn't have to race the 8 for about 6 laps, which it was for position, so all the power to him. That was a blast racing John. But if I didn't spend 6 or 8 laps beside him, and I didn't spend 4 or 5 beside the 11, they were saving gas so hard. I think I could have ran them down, but I think Andrew would have just picked it back up until he ran out, because he was that much faster. Andrew and Cam. Cam was amazing fast all night too.
Yeah, Cam, Stryker was fast. Stryker ran out of fuel too.
Yeah.
It just becomes when you're that close on fuel, you just have to go for it and hope and pray that it works. And for you, it worked out just fine. But always a pleasure.
Luck,
always a pleasure, man. Congrats on a P3 finish here on a series that you normally don't run. You did it on a weird, wacky strategy that worked, and you're running an Xbox Series X Black Rifle coffee car. That's the car I'm making you now. It's going to be a RBS Xbox. That's it. That's what we're doing. The good luck vehicle for Tuesdays. But my man, give your shout outs out there. It's your time.
Big thanks to you for putting on this broadcast that we do every week, and big thanks out to all these guys that raced there tonight. They were all spectacular. A hell of a time to race with. Big thanks out to John and Stryker and everybody that puts on Chop Shop. I asked them if I could just join the league to watch the race on my computer, and then I got the race, so pretty stoked. Great group of guys. AMR RC Paintworks. Guy paints all my cars. I love them. Well, minus this one. I don't got an Xfinity one yet. But yeah, it was a blast, and hopefully we got another off week, and I'll come back out again.
That'll be the way it is. But we'll see. If not, you're going to be in the Chop Shop Goat Racing second race coming up here. I think it's the 8th. That's going to be coming up. So that'll be a ton of fun.
Make the cut, yes. We'll see. I'm not on the list yet.
Bud needs to be on a list.
No comment after the last race.
Yeah, he needs to be on a list. A good list, not one of those bad lists. But we'll see you, man.
Thank you kindly. Have a great night.
You too. RBS Racing Machine, Bud Shearer drives the 14 here today. Cam was fast. Cam Dario here. Full set, had some fun. Fredericksburg, Virginia native, killed it. Did an amazing job at finding it. Yeah, he did. Stop it. He is on the list. Love it. Yeah, he had 2 sets. He said he went in and changed that set, and he still had a set. So that means every time he came to pit road, when I saw him take 2 tires before and fueled, that means he still had. God bless America. Holy cow. I think it's got to be my Xbox gaming stuff. So I keep getting notifications somewhere, and I don't know where, but we're gonna have to mute that stuff. I don't know whether that's coming from. Folks, I love you. I appreciate you. Oh, big old something happened. James, thank you for the like. Appreciate you. Much love to you. That's Mr. Gresham out there. Good to see you out there. Folks, get those top star badges by liking, following, subscribing each and every time that I'm doing things. I'm going to do something tomorrow. I'm probably going to do it on Twitch. So I will post it on Facebook, but keep your eyes and ears open. I'll probably just do something fun tomorrow on Twitch. Might play a new game. I don't know. Not a new game, but something that's on the wish list, or I don't know. We're going to have some fun with it, but yeah. Andrew, he thinks he's pro. Andrew Payne's going to be your race winner. Corey Crawford, thank you for becoming a follower out there. Much love to you. I appreciate you. And that one, I believe that is going to be on YouTube. No, you're on Facebook. Thank you very much. Thank you for becoming a follower out there. Folks, get the opportunity. Thank you for the like as well. Get the opportunity. Do all the rest of that. We'll do some Twitch stuff tomorrow. There's no broadcast, so we'll try to enjoy that Saturday. I will be racing at the Graceland Shootout Series, and then we have the Goat Racing League Cup Series is going to be Saturday night. That's going to be some fun. Sunday triple header with the Chop Shop Next Gen Series, then the Outcast Racing Next Gen Series, and then Bud's the only one that can do burnouts right now because he's the only one that has fuel. And then Sunday night with No Turd Racing League. Back at it with Monday with the IVR. Actually, yes, the IVR is going to be off, so no race Monday. We might do something else Monday as well. So, much love, folks. I'm gonna go rest the voice. I appreciate y'all. Y'all are amazing. Keep full sending. Oh, I love it. Be good, folks. We love you. I appreciate you. I'll see you in the next one.